And then how many episodes of the Basil Breen Boombox have you done now?
56, and
56.
I recorded 57. So we have 57.
Okay, so probably by the time this comes out, realistically,
Potentially,
57,
yeah.
recorded 58.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of experience in that, and it's not just been yourself in front of the camera. You've also had a lot of great guests on it as well. I'm not going to start naming names because
Yes.
I don't leave anybody out.
Of course.
But that is a huge amount of experience. So, what advice would you give to somebody else starting off a podcast?
The best advice is to just get as many under your belt as possible. Figure out the landscape. Figure out your pain points. Like if it's your language, you'll become very aware. If it's your persona, like on camera, maybe you feel like you're not as comfortable as you should be. Like you look at yourself, you listen to yourself, and you're just like, that's not me. Also, give yourself a break as well.
Yeah.
Because it's very easy to just think, oh, I didn't have a really clean sentence there or a collection of sentences. But in conversation, it's never like that. Yeah. It's never a perfect, clean A to B in a way. So like normal conversation isn't a book. It's not a novel. So give yourself a bit of a break, but also use it as an opportunity to improve your speech, because your speech is how you interact with the world and interact with people. And the better we can be at speech, like the better we can probably help the world in a way. Because if I want to help people as much as like I possibly can, how I formulate what I say to people is very important. Like if I just say, if you just record yourself a few times, that'll be grand. Instead of all that shite I just said, what's going to be better for the world, and what's going to be better for that question that you just gave me? So, and then also just try and relax. That's a big thing. Like I know, like I used to have the big she, and I had side questions, I had the main questions. For my style, like you're like it's more direct, more down. There's more of a purpose. I'm just like, sure, we'll just talk about whatever. And sometimes, like, I know there's stuff that like the last podcast I did was with a good friend who's doing, he's opening a jiu-jitsu studio, so there was a plan. But I have learned more to trust. I've just, it's the same with everything. I just know that I can do it now, and so I don't worry about it. I can just turn on the fucking camera, and I can do it. And that's it now. I don't worry about it too much. If I didn't get enough prep, I didn't get enough sleep, I didn't do that, I know that I can talk now because I've seen myself do it. So you have to earn your own confidence and your own respect in a way. And then just be nice to yourself as well. Just in general, as a point, have your own back.
Yeah.
Be like your biggest critic, but also your biggest fan. That's the way I see it. You know what I mean? And then them two kind of, one time, like every now and again, you're gonna have to be hard on yourself because you messed up.
Yeah.
Like this podcast, like we're supposed to do this a few weeks ago, and I completely forgot about it. And like it felt so bad because I was on my couch when I realized that I was supposed to be in this room, and it was terrible, and I felt really bad about it. But now, hopefully, that pain will stay with me. So that's where the critic will come in. You know what I mean? And then when I listen back to this, I'm like, that didn't go too bad. Maybe I talked a bit too much here and there. Like, hopefully, we're getting through the timeline of stuff in a timely manner.
No, absolutely. And like, what I love about you is it's not waffle. There's a lot of great things that you're saying here, and that is some really, really invaluable advice. And I've asked that if there's people out there starting a podcast, what they think, but it's for me as well.
Yes, of course.
Like, we've recorded the 4th episode now, this is the 4th one. So like these are a lot of things that I'll be taking going forward too, and probably the biggest one will actually just be the kinder to yourself. And also watching my language too, because I'll say, well, even actually I don't particularly like trying to curse on the show, so I try and avoid it, but sometimes the passion will come out of me.
Same.
And I end up saying something, but also little things like, and so, and this, and how, and that, and that. So there's an element of critique there.
Yes.
But it's also a huge learning curve, and it will and has already improved my diction and my confidence too.
Yes.
So it's, yeah, no, that absolutely really, really solid advice. So thank you so much for that, because you do have a lot of experience in the field.
Yeah,
too.
I actually do.
Yeah, you actually do. You've done more
Yeah.
podcasts than anybody else.
Yeah.